Dear Internet, it's been exactly 3, 4, 5 days since my last confession, but I have to do another LEGO confession, and that is that I didn't actually know what LEGO Dimensions was. In fact, I actually thought the bases which the LEGO minifigures were on were actually glued on, similar to the magnet stuff, so I never ever bought any of the Dimensions figures, even though some of the series look absolutely fantastic. Like you had the Mission Impossible ones, you had the A-Team, you had even Knight Rider, absolutely awesome. So obviously, as it all goes with LEGO FOMO, it actually now looks like I've got to go back and get some of the figures that I really wanted. So I did this on Bricknit a couple of weeks ago, in fact probably a couple of months ago now actually, kind of typed in some of the ones, and some of them are extortionately priced, such as the awesome Sonic the Hedgehog minifigure. However, because the idea set has actually recently been kind of given the okay, I think I'm going to wait for that one and not get it right now. But there are some TV shows, in particular cartoons, that are from my childhood that were kind of only in Dimension sets. One of them kind of was also in some other sets as well, but I had to grab them. So I thought I'd do this and kind of show you what I've kind of been collecting, just these little minifigures on the side to go with my other kind of vast kind of cult icons like the Stranger Things minifigures. So first up, really, we can't talk about LEGO Dimensions and minifigures without the absolutely awesome Adventure Time. It's just such an awesome animated cartoon series. It did so well, and it's one of the saddest endings ever to cartoon history as well. But I just had to get this one in particular for Jake, because Jake is an iconic character, obviously, with Finn the human and Jake the dog, but he was only ever in this. Now obviously we got that really terrible idea set, and that's what people wanted from the idea set. They wanted to have these figures which they only put in a dimension. So really sad that we only got him in this, but this is a fantastic dimension set, because not only do you get him, you also get Lumpy Space Princess, and then you get her car which can kind of morph and stuff. But the awesome seller here, who isn't technically a minifigure, is BMO as well. BMO is absolutely insanely cool. What a figure to get. And on the back it does show you that you can actually change the Lumpy car kind of as well, but also you can change BMO to Dogmo and Snakemo. It mainly bought it for the two minifigures, but BMO as well just really adds to the kind of value for this one. And this one wasn't too bad. I managed to pick this one up for 40 quid, so it's kind of almost like £10 a figure. Technically these probably more like 15 quid, and then 5 quid for him because I really don't care about the Lumpy car at all. But going to be absolutely awesome to go with my other cartoon figures. So obviously to go with that, we're going to have to get some more Adventure Time sets, and it is the one that's actually kind of rare to get, this one, and it's got Marceline in it, which is just an awesome character. Now obviously she's not probably as iconic as Finn or Jake or even Lumpy Space Princess for that, but she's just an absolutely awesome character, and this one is very expensive to only get her in it. I think I managed to pick this one up for like 20 quid, so really I don't care about the other one. So it's a £20 minifigure, which is pretty ludicrous, but it is an absolutely awesome minifigure, and you kind of need it to go with the Adventure Time stuff. So now obviously you're thinking to yourself, well, he's going to have Finn the human, obviously, because how can you have those and not have Finn? Now that's where this packet comes in. Now I tried looking everywhere for Finn the human. They are so expensive. They're like £60 upwards, and for the actual set it only comes with Finn the human and then some other couple of random stuff like Jake as a car and stuff, which I really didn't care about because I had Jake as the minifigures. There's this packet that was on eBay, and it said brand new but had been opened with no box, and it had obviously Jake the human in it, and it was only like 20 quid. So I was like, okay, this seems too good to be true, so let's have a look how it actually looks. So it's in bags, random bags at that, but it does have the actual little instruction manual, so at least you have that to kind of build the characters. Let's have a quick look what this one actually even looks like. Now it did say brand new. This packet hasn't been opened at all, but this one has been opened with a sellotape, so I'm guessing that might be why. Maybe they opened it for something, maybe to scan the levels or something. But let's get it open and see if Finn the human's at least in here and all his pieces are together. Okay, so if I remember rightly, actually you only build the figure and then you actually build these in the game itself, which I don't have, so I'm going to have to find instruction manuals for the car and stuff. But again, I wasn't really too bothered about those. But look, I have Finn, and yeah, he's brand new. There's no scratches with this character at all. Absolutely awesome. I mean, just what a figure. And if you guys didn't know, he does obviously have two facial expressions as well. So he does have the awesome one with his teeth showing. That's my kind of favorite. A unique molded hat as well, which is really cool. And then everything else is kind of simple, but he does have the awesome backpack too. So I do have all of the Adventure Time figures, because obviously they were just all in dimension sets. It would have been awesome if we get some more of them though in the future. Hopefully, we never know. Let's move all of this Lego to one side and get into the last two sets that I also picked up for dimension stuff. This is the one where I absolutely love it, and I've been kind of singing the theme tune a couple of times on some live streams recently. Powerpuff! Kind of shows that my love for it. However, I didn't actually get the Dimensions versions of these characters because they actually seemed more expensive than the sets themselves, and you kind of know what I'm on about. Now, I hadn't realised that they actually did a reboot of Powerpuff Girls, and I think that's what a lot of people are seeing, but if you ever watch the original Powerpuff Girls, go and find it. It's insane. It's actually got pretty cool things like people punching teeth out and stuff. It is actually a really, really cool animation, and I loved this when I was growing up. But the difference between getting this, and actually I'll just show you the other one obviously as well, I've got both of them, is the fact that you do get the 3 Powerpuff Girls, but you also get the iconic Mojo Jojo. Mojo Jojo is such a cool character, and he isn't in the Dimensions pack, so I thought it was better to get this set. And then also you also get Princess Morbux. I don't really remember her, but you also get Octi as well, which is kind of cool. So they're actual figures, which makes it a lot better. And you also get Donnie the Unicorn in this one as well. So you get a lot better stuff than the ones you get in the Dimensions packs. And these were cheaper than the Dimension sets, which is really, really strange. So obviously, you can't play the game anymore unless you have it. I don't have the game, I just wanted it for the figures. But for anyone who's interested in the set, you see that you get Blossom and Buttercup in this one with Mojo Jojo and Donnie the Unicorn. You also get a kind of nice little stand pieces. These obviously look very much like 4+ sets, they're not far from it. But you get some nice little builds as well, some cool stickers which I'll be using for mocks and stuff around. And you do also get that really, really cool phone there, which is absolutely wicked as well. I got it for like £20, so it's absolutely crazy value. I mean, the figures alone are worth more than £20 in my opinion. And then the other set is this one, which basically just contains bubbles that I really cared about. But Princess Morbux, or whatever she's called, and Octi as well are pretty cool. And you also get another phone in the blue as well, which is pretty sweet to see. She has a kind of funky little mech, and again, all this stuff can be used in the city. So, but I couldn't say no to these because now I do have quite a few of the cartoons from my childhood. So I've got Adventure Time, I've got Powerpuff Girls, and I've got the Flintstones as well. Hello, future editor Chris here, and as I was editing this, I just realised that I completely forgot to mention my SpongeBob collection. Obviously, SpongeBob's amazing, and it wasn't Gary, the evil Gary, that told me to add this bit in. I'm sorry, Gary, don't hurt me! So, next is probably going to be trying to find some Scooby-Doo, although they are insanely expensive, so I don't know whether I'm going to be picking those up. But I'd really like to know your guys' opinions. Do you reckon I should be collecting any more of the cartoon sets? Which one should I definitely pick up, especially Dimensions as well, because there's some really cool ones like Doctor Who and stuff as well, which I probably want to pick up at some point if I can get them at a decent offer. But are there any others that, you know, I want to know about? Now, obviously, I've got some of the SpongeBob SquarePants sets. I absolutely love SpongeBob. Again, another cartoon reference there. As you can tell, I'm a little bit of a big kid. But yeah, anyways, I absolutely love cartoons, so this would be absolutely awesome if there are any others that I don't know about that are available to collect. But anyways, if you liked the video, give it a like, and if you absolutely loved it, then how about subscribe? And as always, have an absolute awesome day. Oh, now this guy was already open, I'm just going to have to just rip all these open now and start building them on. I just can't wait. I'll have to do probably a little update with them all on stands, because I want to get the Flintstones ones there over here at the moment and the Powerpuff Girl ones all kind of together as a little Cartoon Network area. Cannot wait.